Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel and to another video. Today I've got a really special dragon figure to show you. His name is Vigo Treiber. He's from Tunisia, 1943, and he's a DAK motorcyclist. So I'm really excited here. Let's jump right in. Needless to say, I've been wanting this figure for a very long time. So let's take a look at this massive box that you get with this figure. So he's from 2005, as you can see, and he was part of the Dragon Expo in Atlanta, Georgia. It's a convention special, so that of course makes him very rare, very hard to get hold of these days. But let's take a look at the contents inside of the box here. This box is massive, as you would expect. So you get this cool card with a picture of Vigo on his motorcycle. Beautiful picture. And this is really cool. Alright, so the motorcycle comes in this styrofoam packaging. It was packaged really well. And we'll just briefly look at the figure's box here. Let me push that out of the way and get my camera on the stand. All right, so I was really impressed by the packaging with Vigo. This box is really beautiful. You can see it's got the two doors on it. So if we open this up, okay, so most of the equipment in the figure obviously is in the center. There's nothing on this side, just some cool pictures there. And then there was some more equipment over here on this side. And I've just left a few things in there. You can see a gas canister there. I also have his cap inside of the box still. Some badges and clips for his rifle. So mostly everything though I've taken out. But yeah, this is a really nice box. Love the pictures on this. All right, well, let's take out the figure now. All right. So guys, here is Vigo Treiber. It's a little hard to get him in the camera. As always, if you stick around to the end of the video, I'll display him nicely for you and do a short clip of him on display in my room. But here he is on the motorcycle. This is such a beautiful, beautiful set. All right, so as you can see, the figure fits very well onto his motorcycle there. And I'm gonna go ahead and take him off of here. And we're gonna take a look at the motorcycle first. So this is a gorgeous motorcycle. All right, first of all, it is very, very heavy. I think this is actually the heaviest one. Egon Hauk's motorcycle is pretty close, but I feel like this one's a little bit heavier. But this is a beautiful motorcycle. I love that sidecar attachment. Let me flip it around here. Okay, so there it is. The detail is phenomenal on this. You know, especially for 2005. I mean, Dragon was coming out with some, I feel like that's when Dragon was really coming out with some awesome figures, and the detail was getting so good on their figures then. But this is just really, really phenomenal here. All right, so I'll just go over some equipment here on the motorcycle. So in the front, you can see I've strapped on the gas canister. I liked how they had that on the box, so I copied that look, and I think that looks really cool. Okay, there is this nice leather headlight case that you can put on. If you take that off, there's the headlight. What would have been even cooler is if this actually worked, but of course that would have made the price even more expensive. But it looks really good. I like the license plate in the front. Okay, the tires are really nice. Oops. So this little mirror you can attach on yourself. It's a little wobbly. And this is a Zundap motorcycle. You got some nice springs on the seats. Okay, love the engine there. That looks great. Once again, great detailing. Okay, here is this leather pouch that you can put on. That looks really good. The back license plate, and then the DAK Africa Corps symbol there painted onto the sidecar. That looks awesome. You got the tire on the back. Oops, looks like this came off. This piece, I've noticed, tends to fall off a lot, but this is really cool. You can put one of the gas canisters in here. Really good detailing on there, like the weathering on there. But it's meant to click onto here, and it keeps falling off. But anyway, okay, it comes with a machine gun, MG34, and that fits on there pretty well. It's a little difficult getting that to stay on there. And then you also have to put on these two, I guess this is for equipment or maybe ammo. These, I would think these are like ammo boxes. All right, and the sidecar is for a separate figure named Klaus Koenig, and I do actually have him. Luckily, I was able to get him shortly after, so I'll be reviewing him separately within the next few weeks, and I'll show them together. But anyway, that's a look at the bike. This is really, really beautiful. And let's take a look at the figure now. All right, so here he is. And I've got to say, this is a really well-made figure. It's nice that they didn't put, sometimes with like big sets like this, they put like a lot of the detail into maybe the vehicle and not so much on the figure, but I feel like they put a lot of work into both the vehicle and also the figure, which I really appreciate. This figure is beautiful, and he comes with, you know, a good amount of equipment here. He's very unique. These motorcycle sets are just really, really awesome. Dragon did such a good job with these. So since he's not riding his motorcycle, let me unclip this like so. That looks really cool. All right, so let's take a look at his helmet, and I love those goggles on top of the helmet. That looks great. Not too hard to put on. And the helmet looks phenomenal. We got some great weathering on that, and it is metal as you would expect. And it fits really good onto his head. And here is the head sculpt, which is equally as nice. Great detailing. He's got a little bit of stubble there on his chin and his cheeks. And the hair looks really good. Yeah, that's a great head sculpt. Once again, 2004 and 5 is when Dragon started to really up their game when it came to detail on the head sculpts, especially 2005. All right, as for equipment for the figure, I've got his rifle slung across his chest, like so. That looks really good. I guess I'll leave that on for right now. We've got obviously his belt and the Y strap and pouches there for his rifle, his bayonet, canteen, mess tin, bread basket. Typical German stuff here, but it all looks really good. Nice weathering on that. And I didn't have any issues with any like parts breaking, so he was pretty easy to put together. I really, really love this red checkered scarf that he has on. I love that. The colors like look really good with the motorcycle coat. All right, he's got an Africa Core armband here that you can put on. As you saw, there was another one in the box. Got the epaulets you have to put on yourself. Those look good. And then these gloves that you have to put on as well. And surprisingly, you know I hate Dragon gloves generally, but I've got to say, these actually fit pretty nicely onto the figure. It's a little hard getting them on, but they actually work. Most of the time, these gloves just don't work at all, and they just look terrible. But these, I think, work, and they look good. So I'm impressed by these ones. His hands are just held out like this so that he can grip the motorcycle. And he doesn't come with any extra hands, so he really actually can't hold his rifle. Which I guess it would have been cool if they included extra hands so that he could actually hold his rifle. Because with these hands, he really can't. All right, and then obviously, as you can see, he's got this beautiful motorcyclist coat. These are always awesome, and it fits really nicely onto the figure. And then underneath, he's got his DAK uniform. I guess I can briefly show that. This video's running pretty long, but there is a lot to show with this figure. So let me just take off the rifle and open up his coat. Actually, let me unhook his belt here. Oops. Okay, I will say the belt buckle does fall off really easily, which is annoying. But let me just quickly show you the uniform inside. Okay, so there's that scarf I was telling you about. This is really, really nice. And then here's his uniform underneath, which looks really good. There were some stickers that you have to put on, or not stickers, but you know, the patches over here as well, and then some more epaulets that you have to put on. Also some more patches here for the figure. If I recall, yep. So there's that one, and then on this side, bit scrunched up, but there's that one that you can put on for yourself. All right, and then lastly are his boots, which are really awesome. And the pants look good. All right. So that's everything to show for the figure. So there's his motorcycle once more. And like I said, if you stick around to the end of the video here, I will be showing him on display for you. All right, guys. Well, thanks a lot for watching. If you made it to the end of the video, I hope you enjoyed. This is really a magnificent figure, and I highly recommend buying this one if you can find him. He is a pretty rare one. I've seen him a good bit over the past year or two, but he usually goes for pretty high prices. I got him off eBay and I paid the winning bid was like $350 if I recall. So that's actually a pretty good price. Usually these figures go for around $500. So just keep your eye out if you want this guy. I'm sure he'll show up again, and maybe you'll get lucky and also get him for a decent price. All right, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you next time.